Right, hello there guys, and welcome to another YouTube review on the unreleased so far juices, namely steampunked liquids here. Now these are going to be released on the 21st of October 2017, so luckily for me I've been sent over these pre-release to do a little review for you on my YouTube channel and on my group, if you can see down in the bottom right here, Vapers Paradise. So let's talk a little bit about these juices. Now, they're created by Original Vapers. Now, the guy behind Original Vapers is Mr. Ryan Lynch. His partner then, Jade Parker, and also the famously known, well-known, popular YouTube reviewer, Victor Mullin, aka Vaping with Vic, has also had a little bit to do with these juices also. So, as you can imagine, when I heard that and I was offered these juices to do a review, I got too excited to say the least. Now, as you can see here in the top right hand corner again, we've got the Queen, we've got the Throne, we've got the Jester, we've got the King, the Prince, and the Mist. I'll go into the flavour profiles with you on each of these as I'm reviewing each separate juice. So, without further ado, let's get straight down into the reviews of these juices, tell you how they vape, the flavours, what I'm getting from them, so on and so forth. So, without further ado, let's get at it. So let's show you a little bit of the presentation and the flavour profile cards that they send out to you. Now there it is, look, as you can see, it's got all the social media links on there. You've got Facebook, Steampunk Liquids, you've got Instagram there at Steampunk Liquids, and you've got www.steampunkliquids.co.uk. Now, the first juice I am going to review, which I've already loaded up there, is going to be the Queen. And the flavour profile on the Queen is as follows. It's like a fruit basket that's been wrapped around a baseball bat and that's just hit you square in the face. That has a watermelon stapled to it. Now that to me is one hell of a flavour profile description. Just been wrapped around a baseball bat and whacked you straight in the face. How good is that? Now these juices, they do come as a 70-30 VGPG with nicotine shots if you so please to add them. So let's take a quick vape for you. As you can see, vapor production on every single one of these juices is brilliant. It's there. It's what you want. You couldn't ask for more. You wouldn't want any less. Flavour, what I'm getting on this now. Impact flavour is, of course, that watermelon. That is instantaneously what hits you straight away. Now, what I have found with most 99% of watermelon juices is it's either too harsh, tickle you on the throat, or the watermelon flavour that you get is a little bit too sickly, and it's one of those ones where you breathe out your nose and it's just that sickly type of flavour with the watermelon. It's a very, very hard one to nail and get that one right. But with this, it is the dominant flavour there, but it's not too overpowering and it's not sickly. It's the dominant flavour, but it's a subtle flavour. There is other fruits in there as well. I can't quite put my finger on what exactly they are. Those are secrets that Steampunk are keeping close to their chest. They're not divulging. So, but you can tell that there is other little fruits in there. But the watermelon is the standout flavour. It's very nice. It rolls around your palate. Very nice. It's fresh. Makes your mouth water. Flavour on this one is very consistent from intake all the way out to exhale, and then it's still flooding around in your mouth. So let me take another vape of this before we get on to the next one. Very nice indeed. That one gets a nice thumbs up from me. So we'll jump on to the next one now, and we're going to go for the Jester. Right then, straight into it with the Jester. Now, look at them labels. Look how interesting and eye-catching they are with the steampunk logos there. You got the Queen there. You got all the ingredients with the nice calligraphy-ish type of writing. You got the VGPG at the bottom. All the website links there on that side. Is back to front because I'm looking on my camera. But this juice, I'll be completely honest with you, it didn't really tickle my fancy when I read the flavour profile on this. Now I'll go through it with you first. The Jester, after a long day of entertaining the king, the Jester sits down to indulge himself into his favourite dessert, a banoffee cheesecake. Now that is the reason I was not looking forward to vaping this juice, because banoffee pie on a normal day-to-day thing as a dessert, I've never liked it. Cheesecake as a vape, never really liked it. But I have to say, this juice here really has just completely changed my opinion on what I originally thought of this. I've been vaping this for the last couple of days, and this has gone into second position. It's my second favourite juice. It is very, very nice. Now let me take a quick vape for you. Again, vapor production is there. Now flavours. Impact flavour I'm getting there is the banana. Now it's not a ripe banana. It's a fresh banana. It's just a new banana, and it's there. It's not artificial. It's not too sweet. It's there. You can that banana is what floods around your mouth, and then you get like the toffee comes into it. It's like a 50-50 of banana, but banana just it's like 51-50 banana and toffee. There is a biscuity base in there as well, but I don't really pick up on that as much, and I'm kind of happy about that because I don't like biscuit-based, cheesecake-based type of flavour. So for me, it's more of the banana and the toffee, and then mixed together, by God, is damn good. Again, a 70-30 juice. Flavours, with the desserty flavours, you don't expect to get that mouth-watering freshness type of feel. You kind of like get the feeling that, you know, it's like gunky, makes your mouth type of sticky. This one doesn't. I will say that it doesn't. It does taste fresh, even though there's toffee and there's biscuit in there. It's not really. It's not overly sweet. It's very, very fresh. I will give that to it, and the toffee and that just gives that extra little bit of sweetness to the freshness of the banana and just blends beautifully. So let me take another quick vape before we move on to the next one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we will now move on to the throne. Right, so here we go with the throne. There it is again. The labels, beautiful. Just really stand out. You got like that goldy coloured background. You got the labels, the logos there, and so on and so forth. Now the throne is our signature liquid. It's passion fruit and guava are perfectly matched with a hint of something else that will leave your palate wanting more. Now I absolutely love this juice. This is #1 spot for me. This juice reminds me of the purple flavoured passion fruit Sunny Delight juice drink I used to get when I was growing up, going through school. That drink always with my dinner money or my pocket money in the mornings. I used to go in the shop, buy a pack of Millions and a bottle of passion fruit Sunny Delight. Let me take a bit, Phil. As you can imagine, impact flavour, definitely the passion fruit. Absolutely, most definitely the passion fruit. Then you get that undertone of the guava in there. Now, there is a third flavour in there, which again is another one, another secret ingredient that steampunk are keeping close to their chest. They're not divulging. But I'm going to take a quick little dab at this, what I believe that it is. Now, to me, I get the feeling that it's kind of like a blood orange type of ingredient, which makes that to me taste exactly like the passion fruit Sunny Delight, because Sunny Delight is obviously an orange juice flavored juice drink. So that's why I'm kind of edging towards is a blood orange. That is the secret ingredient I believe to be in this juice. But as I said, it's the flavors just flood around your palate. My mouth is salivating as we speak. It's just there, and even after all you've exhaled all of the vapor, the flavors are still doing what they need to be doing inside your mouth. It's beautiful. It really is. I'd probably put this throne in my top 5 of all-time favorite vapes. That's how good this juice really is. Oh, it's beautiful. It really is. And for those of you that are watching this review right now, as just after it's uploaded on the 21st, which is Saturday, which to me is tomorrow, when the website and these juices go live and they're launched, all of that day the juices is £6.50. Or if you want all 6 of the juice line, it's £35. You can't get no better than that. £6.50 for a bottle of juice. You can't go wrong. It really is all you could ask for. So, without further ado, let's get on to the next one. Now, the next one is going to be the King. And the King is a peach custard with a subtle hint of vanilla and strawberry. Vape like a king. Now, this one by all standards is completely different, completely out of the box. Nothing you have ever vaped before. I don't think anyone would have ever even thought of putting peach with a custard. Because when you think of that in your head, you think, oh, you're a bit iffy about it. But believe you me, it works. Now, the King and the Jester have been for the 3 days that I've had these juices. For second place has been a battle between the King and the Jester. Today is going to be the banoffee pie, and the King is going into third. But tomorrow will probably be different again. King will probably take second place. So let me take a vape for you and tell you the flavour descriptions that I'm getting when I vape this. Straight away is that custard. Even as you drip in that juice, custard. It's the impact flavour on this juice. And then that peach blends into it. I believe me when I say this to you, that peach blends in with that custard perfectly. It is a stunning juice. That medley of fruit in with the custard, the dairiness is beautiful. Now the custard on this juice, it's not, I wouldn't compare it to a bird's custard, because a bird's custard is very sweet. It's nice, but it's very, very sweet custard. Now I'm going more along the lines of like an ambrosia type of custard, where it's more creamy, dairy-ish type of custard. That's what this custard is like in here. And that peach kicked in but there with it is just beautiful. I'm not picking out the strawberry as an individual flavour in there, but added to the peach with that custard, that obviously that makes this juice what it is, but that peach is the dominant fruit in there. There is a little bit of sweetness, which I'm guessing is from the strawberry, but it's just a beautiful juice. It really is a beautiful juice. Now this one doesn't make your mouth water, because it's not like the other ones, which are purely fruity based. This dominant flavour is the custard, but that peach just works in with it perfectly. It is stunning. So let's move on to the next one, which is going to be the Prince. And here we go with the print. Now, the flavour description on the print is as follows. The prince takes the king and throws him off his throne and makes it his own. The same concept out, but taken to the next level. Now, let me take a quick vape for you and tell you my flavours, what I'm picking out of this juice. Again, same with the king. The custard is that dominant flavour. You can smell it as you're dripping it. It's just, it's what hits your nose straight away. Now, they've taken out the peach in this juice. I can't taste any peach in there at all. What I'm getting in this one is mainly a berry base, like a strawberry type of custard. It's very nice indeed. This one is going to go into 4th place. Unfortunately, it's not for me knocking the king off its throne. King is still, he's the king of the kingdom. The prince is still yet to progress into that throne seat. So yeah, it's still a beautiful juice. Those berries and that custard in there it's not your typical strawberry custard type of vape. It is different, very different indeed. The strawberry, or the berry I should say, in this is no way artificial. It's the custard with a fresh berry fruity flavour in there. There's not one tinge of artificialness in this. And again, not too oversweet, which I absolutely love. So now we're going to move on to the last one, which is the mist. So here we go with the mist. Now the flavour profile on the mist is, this is a powerful hit of mixed forest fruits, backed up with a cool exhale, refreshing and delicious. Now, you'll notice a little bit of difference to what I'm doing here. With the rest of these juices, I have vaped on my mech, on an RDA. Flavours are just beautiful on the RDA with the other flavours, but the difference is with this mist is it's 10 times, 100 times better on a tank. It is definitely a tank juice. With on an RDA, that coolada in there, I think for me is a little bit too overpowering, and it disguises. It doesn't disguise the flavour like the berry, the forest fruits type of thing, but it mutes it a little bit. Now, whereas in a tank, you get that full blown hit of the forest fruits in there, and you get that nice little subtle frosty feeling on the back of your throat. It's not cold. It doesn't tickle. It doesn't, like, you can't feel the cold coming out your nose. It's just a nice dusting of frostiness on the back of your throat. Now let me take a quick vape of this, and I'll give you the flavours I'm picking up on this. Again, vapor production is just beautiful. Now, flavours are what I'm getting from this. Now, this is what I'm getting, what I'm picking. This is how I'm describing this juice. I'm going to describe it as a raspberry ripple ice cream without the ice cream. Just that ripple sauce running through the ice cream is that flavour. It's like a raspberry ripple sauce. Like the sauce you get on an ice cream van, the red sauce you dip on top of your ice cream. It's that with a nice coldish hit, like a frosty little bite on the back of your throat. It is very, very nice. Now, this is going in last position, but that does not mean that this juice is not nice, because I do still love the mist. It is beautiful. It's very nice for what it is. Forest fruits, I'm getting more of the berries, like the raspberry, which makes me go for the raspberry ripple, but without the ice cream. Still, huge thumbs up to these juices. Let's have another quick vape, and then what we're going to do on the last scene of this video, we're going to finish up on, and I'm going to give you my opinion on the line right across the board. little bit of a bit more description into the juices themselves, the people behind it, the websites and stuff and so on. So let me take a quick vape. So there we go, that's all 6 juices done and reviewed. Now my opinion on all of the juices right across the board is superb. Absolutely brilliant. Flavors are just there. They are exactly what they say on the tin. I'm going to put them in order from favorite to least favorite. Now my favorite is going to be definitely, most certainly, the Throne. In second position for today is going to go the Jester. In third position is going to go the King. Now them two, they compete with each other on a daily basis. One day I like one better than the other one, and then it swaps the next day. In third position is going to go the... No, in fourth position, sorry, is going to go the Queen. I'm going to go for that watermelon one. That's definitely got to be in fourth. And then in last position is going to be the Mist. But all 6 of those flavors are just beautiful. Really are. They've done a really good job on these juices. Now, Mr. Ryan Lynch and Jade Parker, they are the main guys behind the scene who've done these juices. They are on Original Vapers, and then they've brought out their own juice line called Steampunk, which is right by here. Let me show you on the back of these flavor profile cards there. Again, you've got the Facebook and you've got the Instagram, you've got the website there, you've got the bottles, you've got the flavor profiles there at the top then with the labels, and you've got a little bit of a description, and I'll read that description for you. It is: steampunk is a joyous fantasy of the past, allowing us to revel in nostalgia for what never was. It is literally a playground for adventure, spectacle, drama, escapism, and exploration. But most of all, it's fun. It's there, isn't it? The descriptions on the flavors are good. The presentation, the imagery, the logos that they've got going on. It is today's mastery of what you can be doing with, whereas when it comes to labeling, designs, logos and stuff like that. And it's the progression I expect to see in juices to what it was when I first started vaping. Flavors are more dominant, flavors are less artificial, they're more fresh. They're not so much of coil killers anymore, whereas they're not overly sweet. Oh, I love that about how juices have just grown day by day. There you've got your old juices that are still the same flavour. You can tell it's the same, but they've just been improved. But this juice line, right across the board for me, have done absolutely brilliant. I have not got a bad word to say about any of them juices. So, a huge thumbs up and a high five to Ryan Lynch, Jade Parker, and also a big massive thank you to Victor Mullin, aka Vaping with Vic, for having his insights and his something to do with these juices as well, having his input in there. So from that description, you know they're going to be something good, because Vaping with Vic, as you know, he's a well-known reviewer. He does juice reviews and device reviews and stuff like that. And if he doesn't like a juice, he'll say he doesn't like a juice, and he'll pick out little bits that he doesn't like. So you know from there that the years that he's been doing it and what he knows about juices and what he expects to be in juices, you know this juice line is going to be something special. And for me, it is. It is indeed that. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, we got a live stream review on these juices on my group Vapers Paradise on Saturday the 21st of August as well. And also, thanks to Steampunk Liquids, Ryan Lynch, Jade Parker, we're also giving away 4 expo tickets. So if you want to be in for your chance to win in one of those, one of 4 expo tickets to go on the 27th, 28th or 29th of October, then be sure to join in on the live and be in for a chance to win. So until the next time,